between you and me, I'm salivating a little bit. I can't wait to get after this. I can't wait to sink my teeth into this. It's going to be great. All right, you get some rest, and I will see you tomorrow.
I will see you tomorrow.
Have a good night.
Enjoy whatever it is you're going to be doing with that stuff.
Rendiggity dog. Come on up to the stand. I have a question for you, sir. I deposed Ren before this fine court day, and I learned something that conflicts with the hard evidence I showed. And I think that we can all agree.
If you'll give me a moment, I'm setting up my my
take
lawyer.
Your time, sir. Rendiggity, when I sat down with you to get a retelling of what had happened on that day, your testimony was that you didn't see Doc strike down this pig. Is that correct?
Give me a moment to confer with my my own lawyer, if you will. Do I answer this question?
What in the heck?
How did you do it?
I am. I cannot recall.
Objection, argumentative.
That's not a real
Okay, we've got our first objection. We're going to throw this one to the heads or tails machine and see if we're going to allow it. The heads or tails, if you look up top, we've got two lights. On the left is heads, on the right is tails. Skiz, which do you pick?
I will pick heads, sir.
Heads. All right, here we go. It takes a while to prime up. Just a second. Okay, here we go. All right, we're flipping. All right. And any second now. Just one moment. And it's tails. Objection overruled. Sorry. Sorry.
Now, what we have today is a diversion, but not the fun kind, a diversion of justice. Cleo is undermining that dignity by bringing to the court today not an unsettled matter between two adults acting like children, but a pretty definitively settled matter between an adult and a large baby.
All right, wonderful. Okay, I'm going to deliberate with me, and I will come back with my judgment. And I'm back.
That was fast.
Okay.
I just want Doc to not be able to use diamonds to do redstone with anymore.
No.
Okay. Okay. What? Listen.
There's limits to this, okay?
I'm rich.
No,
I
hey.
don't need the
Yikes.
diamonds.
Calm down, Doc. Just calm down. We're not going to
This
lose
is-
this
What?
one.
No,
Just
what?
be
Calm
chill.
down.
This is my. Hey! You're at
We
4
have the
strikes
truth on our
now
side.
with that
We have the
outburst.
truth on our
All right.
side.
And Joe gets another rocket to the head. So.
Ow.
Ow.
All right. Cleo, I got to tell you, that was way better than anything Skiz said. Skiz was talking, and all I just heard was blah, 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 blah. But that was really good, real heartfelt. So
Should
if
probably
you're thinking about
represent
paying
myself.
him, maybe don't.
Already paid him.
You already paid him? All right. Well, you're lost. You live and you learn. Doc M77, I've heard quite frequently that you use the terms, I don't like to do anything very frequently. Isn't that correct? You say, I don't like to do anything. That's why we have all these redstone contraptions and whatnot. Be very careful because you are on 4 strikes. You will do something. You will be doing something. You don't like to do anything, you will be doing something. Cleo, you will prepare for Doc M77 up in the sky, a single block with a chest on top. You will provide him with what you deem necessary for survival. In Doc M77, you will survive up there for 2 weeks.
What? You guys be kidding me.
2 weeks.
What?
If your feet hit the ground before the end of that 2 weeks, another week is added.
What?
That's perfect.
And
You guys be kidding me.
that judgment is final. We want to thank you all here for watching today's episode of Tall Claims Court. My judgment is final.
What the hell, Joe?
I did my
This
best,
was
man.
not
You really
what we
did.
talked about. What are you talking
You
about?
gave me
being a
nothing
baby?
to work
This is
with.
our
You
defense.
gave me nothing to work
And I have
with.
to stand here on
Doc, you were
false
dead
strikes.
to rights
Do
guilty.
you know the veins on my neck are about to explode?
I'm gonna kill him.
Interesting. Okay.
kill him.
Did you say I'm going to kill him? Okay. That's first of all
Stop.
a
Stay
strike,
quiet.
and you're not allowed to speak. That's my spanking rockets. All right. You
Apologies,
speak
Your
when
Highness.
it's your turn.
Your Honor.
Huh.
Your Honor.
Put
May I
the
be
sword
heard?
away. Put the sword away.
You're
Kind of rude. But just
Sorry. It's supposed to be aimed at. I
Stop
got the
talking.
seats mixed up. It's hitting skids over and over. Sorry. But that's going to be 2 strikes.
You should seriously consider what kind of message you want to send the folks at home.
Watching on national television, everybody, which brings us to our right before closing statements. We're going to have our sponsored segment. I forgot my record. This episode of Tall Claims Court is brought to you by. Oh, shoot, that's the spooky record. That's the worst record. Okay, it's brought to you by Beat-Up's Bamboo Shop. I'm sick and tired of chopping down trees with this axe. Why not have an automatic farm where you can get bamboo, or just swing by Beat-Up's Bamboo Shop to get free bamboo? Or pay the price, pay for it, and it's there for you. That record, that ruined it. That ruined the whole segment. I just lost all my snowballs. I got to restock. Joe.
what?
I'd like to say I witnessed.
All right, Doc will be representing himself, it looks like. So slide on over. A seat there. And, oh, perfect. Oh, Joe's back. Joe's here.
Vintage Beef.
Howdy,
If
Joe.
you were to hand make a beautiful toy for a child,
Yes.
would you make that toy small enough to fit in the child's esophagus?
No, absolutely not. I mean, that's got to be that's a safety risk.
And if it was a baby, would you make
Yes.
that toy exceptionally large to be sure there's no chance of any sort of problem?
Oh, you couldn't make it exceptionally large either, because then if it falls on top of the baby, then you got problems.
Well,
Very good point.
but
Yeah.
larger,
As a
for
father-
example, than
Yes.
it might be.
Objection,
Yeah.
relevance.
We're
well,
going heads or tails! Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. What do you pick, heads or tails?
I'm picking
He
heads.
pick first.
Heads?
What? Why he
okay.
again?
Because he
I-
objected.
I'm
We're going to
just-
see. And it's an objection on relevance.
Yes. Objection on relevance.
And we got heads. Okay. Yeah,
What?
strike that from the record then.
Okay, well then you'll never know where my point was. That's fine.
Okay, you know what? For fun, let's just add a strike. Let's just add a strike. So that gives you a strike and you can say it. That feels good.
Hang on, no,
How'd I get double punished? You mean
That's the wrong side. That's the wrong side. We're striking over
Wait,
here.
what?
That's 3 strikes.
What?
Yeah.
How?
But make your point now. See?
My point is that when you and Skiz prepared a large fish for Doc, you made sure it was definitely larger than his esophagus. You knew that he was a big baby, and that if you gave him something that was too small, he could choke on it and die.
I gotta be
Cleo-
honest with you, Joe. I
You
don't think
chose
the
this guy,
esophagus
Doc.
entered the situation at all.
Let's pray it didn't.
Yes.
Jeez.
I was not thinking of Doc's esophagus when we built the giant fish in his hourglass.
Lord have mercy.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Seriously?
Correct, Your Honor.
Yes. Your Highness.
Your Highness, you have never been more accurate in your assessment of my representation of
That's
this
right.
fine
That's
fellow
right. First of all, how do you plead? On
I
this
plead the
thing?
5th. I plead the 5th.
You pleading the 5th.
Right? What do I
Your
plead?
Honor, as you know, this is a television court. We are not constrained by the United States or Great British or German cultural norms. We don't necessarily have to plead guilty or not guilty at this point. unless you, Your Highness, deem this a binary choice. How
No.
open-minded and open-ended do you want this to be?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Go with the flow around here. It's loose and casual.
Fantastic, Your Honor.